Welcome back to Amerisogyny. I'm your host, Hannah Blue. This is episode 15, Routine Mental Health Maintenance. Are you keeping up with routine mental health appointments? I don't mean with a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I mean with yourself. I've noticed when things are off in my routine, it throws me off. It gets me upset. For instance, my Wi-Fi modem is out of date, so my internet service hasn't been the best. The sites load so slowly, and it's so very irritating. My new modem came today, and that made me very happy. There was nothing I could do about the modem except to wait. But there are some things I do to keep my routine going. Routine is important to me. For example, sometimes my daughter uses my toothbrush to clean the sink. Not hers, mine. And that makes me very unhappy because I tie cleaning to my mental health. So I keep a lot of new toothbrushes around so that when she gets in the mood to clean my sink with my toothbrush, I'll have a fresh new one ready. Keeping my mouth and body clean, keeping my home clean, doing laundry. These all help my mental health. These are little routine appointments I keep with myself. For you, it could be the smallest thing to keep you functioning. Making sure you have hand soap in the dispenser. Buying a new body wash. I coupon, so I stockpile a lot of personal hygiene items. Body wash, lotion, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, things like that. Laundry soap. Air fresheners. If I didn't keep these things around, I'd be very sad. I've linked stockpiling to growing up poor and hygiene products. These things make me feel safe. And if you grew up with an insecurity of any kind, money, food, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you didn't grow up that way, then you don't. There are things in life we prioritize. Some people go to the gym every day. That's a daily appointment they keep to improve their mental health along with their physical health. We make routine service appointments for our cars. If we don't, what happens? Cars break down. It is the same for our mental health. It's amazing to me how I struggled for 2 weeks to find a topic for episode 15, and it just came to me as I was doing something random. Something I thought had nothing to do with podcasting. Cleaning my tub. I have hard water and I hate yellow stains. So one of my mental health appointments is to clean my tub. Well, I let it go for a minute, being preoccupied with other things, and the hard water stains built up. As I was cleaning, I said, you know what? This is why some people check out of here. Meaning committing suicide. Our minds are like tubs, and sometimes things build up we don't routinely stay on top of. Words people say to us, the way people treat us, especially on social media, which is why I'm not a big fan of it. One stupid troll can ruin the experience for you. Past relationships, things left unhealed. These things build up. Until finally, we engage in destructive behavior and hurt ourselves. And sometimes it's final. With suicide, there is no coming back. You can't take back suicide once it's done. Why do I talk about suicide a lot? Because I've noticed younger people are dying more than older people. 22, 25. They're checking out of here. But mental health affects everyone. One thing you need to understand about suicide, it's not spontaneous. It may come as a surprise to everyone else, friends, family, but it's never a surprise to the person because they've lived with thoughts of suicide for so long. There have been so many days where the battle was won and they got to lie down at night, still here on earth, but they thought about it over and over. So by the time they go through with it, they're familiar with it. Routine mental health is daily checkups with yourself doing small things that are huge to you because they're important to you. That's what it is. So how do you do it? I'm going to tell you how I do it. Then you plug in what you need to so that you function properly. Number 1, cleaning. Making sure you are clean and your environment is clean is crucial. I get up every day and take a shower, brush my teeth, put on clean underwear and clothes every single day. Because if I don't, my whole day is shot. I don't understand people who don't shower or who take super fast showers. I don't feel right if I'm not clean. Buying little things around the house that bring peace and comfort. For me, it's those little wallflower plugins from Bath & Body Works. They help tremendously. The smell of them reminds me of nice things, baked goods or flowers. Glade plugins work too, or scented candles. Some people like the unstoppables. You know those little laundry beads? Now, I'm not telling you to sniff them or eat them. Your sense of smell is so important to your mental health. You ever walked past a dumpster and got a whiff of it? Makes you feel awful, doesn't it? Same way with people who have trash minds. After speaking with them, you feel awful because they've dumped their poop on you and you have to mentally wash it off. You're going to hear a lot of things on this podcast you most likely won't hear other places you know. The way I think doesn't fall in line with most people. And that's what makes this mental health podcast unique. I don't do it the way some people feel it should be done. I just wake up and do it. That's why I couldn't find a topic for this episode for 2 weeks. I don't talk about anything I'm not real about. And I don't talk when I don't have anything to say. I hope that resonates with listeners. My sincerity. This podcast isn't a bunch of TikTok videos. I'm not putting on a show or trying to entertain anyone for likes and approval. I think that's why I failed at it. I wasn't putting on shows for entertainment. I like to tell the truth. I do this podcast because I have something to say and I want to use my say-so to help others. So here's number 2, continued. Food. Now, if you have a food addiction or you struggle with your weight, you might want to skip this one. But keeping little snacks around the house that you enjoy, that keeps your mental health in line. Your favorite movies you watch over and over. I got this one from my daughter. Did you know that sometimes people watch movies on repeat because they know what's going to happen at the end? It makes them feel safe if there are no surprises. I can't remember where I read that, but it's true. Number 3, keeping up with genuine relationships. Not frenemies, not people who don't really care about you deep down. I mean keeping in contact with people who love you and care about you. It doesn't have to be every day. It could be once a week, once a month, whatever works for you. Keep those relationships alive. Number 4, delve into your creative side. Writing, painting, or music. If you can't write, but you love books, go to the library. It's not outdated. I still visit the library at my big girl age. Order some books online or join an online writing community. If you can't paint, go to a museum or go see a symphony. The symphony in Raleigh is really nice. I went there a couple times and I really enjoyed it. Music. You'd be surprised just how beneficial playing your favorite music in your car or the house helps your mental health. Now, these aren't quick fixes. That's why I call this episode Routine Mental Health Maintenance. Your mind needs checkups just like oil changes or tire rotations on a car. And some people need it more than others. Podcasting helps my mental health. I don't get to talk to anyone, but I know people are listening based on my analytics. It's not about talking to folks for me more than it is what am I giving them that's valuable? What can they take from each episode and make their lives better? I think that's what makes a podcast successful. If someone can sit down and listen to you and think of something they hadn't before, that's a job well done. Podcasting for me isn't about likes and views. It's about realness. There are some people I've listened to and their podcasts are straight bullshit. They are winging it. They don't believe in what they're saying, and you can tell. Or they're trying really hard to bring content, but it's about getting approval or the big dollars. And you can hear that in their voices. Really good podcasting is like really good sex. You can't fake the work you're putting into it. The person on the receiving end will always know. Number 5. How do you do good routine mental health maintenance? It sounds cliche, but it's not. Be kind. If you wake up feeling shitty, do something to make someone else smile. It can be something as small as asking them how they're doing, smiling at them, sharing something beautiful you found with others. Do something for someone else. Send them a get well card. Send a cute little kid a toy or some money. You'd be surprised how doing things for others they didn't even expect makes you feel. And number 6, what I feel is the most important. Protect your peace. Keep negative ass people away from you. I don't care who it is. They always got some kind of drama going on. They never have anything nice to say. They want to jump on social media and tell others how they respectfully disagree. Screw these people. And I mean that on everything. The fastest way to get dragged down when you're struggling with mental health is to have negative, backbiting, miserable ass people around you. They're not hard to sniff out. They literally have a Batman sign on their backs to let you know their minds are blacker than the Dark Knight himself. Leave them alone. They're no good for you. That boyfriend or girlfriend you're keeping around thinking they're going to change? No, they're not. Let me tell you what you're afraid to tell yourself. They don't care about you. They never did. I am a firm believer in if you are not for me, then you are against me. And there is no in between for me. I don't keep negative, sometimey people around me. Sometimes they're down with me. Sometimes they're not. Bye. On social media or off. Bye. I don't always feel the way I look. I know how to dress really well. I know how to beat my face. For those of you who do not know what that means, it means I know how to create stunning looks with makeup. But my mind, because of how I grew up and because of my experiences in childhood and as an adult, sometimes my mind is very dark or is in shambles, depending on the day. I'm not one of these people who floss like I have it all together. I'm just like you. I don't watch negative videos. I don't entertain negative people. Sometimes your mind is your number one enemy. You don't need others making it worse. That's why you have to be good to your mind. Surround it with beautiful things. Use your senses, your eyes and your ears to feed it with beautiful things. Your eyes and your ears are the vehicles. External stimuli, what you entertain, is the gas. What's external stimuli? External stimuli are factors outside of an organism that will cause the organism to respond. The toxic trolls on social media, yeah, they come to you because they want you to respond. And they want you to respond in a way that's going to mess you up, not them. These people wake up pumping misery into their veins like heroin. Starting a fight with you is as normal as drinking coffee to them. Your mind is a garden. What you put into it will help it to grow or help it to die. And there is no in between. Your life is important, so protect it. You don't need to be checking out of here before your time. I got all of this cleaning my tub 30 minutes ago, and I wanted to share it with you. And I have, and I hope it helped. and I'm out of time. You can follow me on Spotify or Apple Podcasts for free. I hope you have a good weekend. Be easy. Take care of yourself. And as always,